When I first tried the 4-finger technique, I was absolutely determined to crack it. I took a transcription of a Hadrien Feraud solo, jumped straight to the section where he explodes with this technique, slowed it down and went through it step by step. And then my hand collapsed. My fingers locked up and my brain screamed something like,
"No, we can't handle that!"
I was frustrated. Progress feels like climbing floor after floor, slow, tiring, but the moment you reach the top, you understand why you kept going. So I changed my approach. Like in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, where you first master single movements and then combine them later, I started training this technique the same way, step by step, 5 minutes a day. Controlled, slow, and that's how I built the learning path I'm going to show you today. 3 steps, clear, learnable, repeatable. And if you follow them, you can absolutely learn this technique with control, with flow, and with musical freedom, just like I did. Are you ready for this? I'm Sascha on bass. Let's go. Here's something I realized early on. Most bass players don't fail at the 4-finger plucking because they lack talent or speed. They fail because they try to lift the whole car on day one. They jump straight into the hardest version. They try to copy a fragment from a solo. They force the movement and hope something magical clicks, and everything collapses, just like it did for me. Sometimes learning a new technique feels like walking around without a map. Lots of movement, no direction. For a long time I had thoughts like, "Man, I'm lame. I'm never gonna make it. Maybe I should quit playing." That voice is the real enemy. Let me tell you the truth I wish someone had told me. This technique doesn't reward brute force, it rewards clarity, it rewards structure, it rewards patience.
For I am the great Cornholio!
When I stopped attacking the whole technique at once and broke it down into movements, everything changed. I didn't just get cleaner, I got control, I got freedom. 4-finger plucking gives you this very distinctive modern bass sound right at your fingertips. I love that otherworldly modern sound you hear from players like Feraud, Garrison or Quistela, and melodic minor is a big part of it. I made a free PDF called Melodic Minor First Aid with my go-to shapes and memory tricks, so your new right-hand technique actually sounds like modern jazz fusion. Grab it with the link below or scan that QR code. Technique is like building a house. If the proportion and foundations are wrong, everything collapses, like that statue with the badly mismatched proportions. Today, you learn the foundation to build and lift yourself up. 3 steps, 5 minutes a day, and a bonus at the end. Sometimes you just have to start small. And yes, sometimes the small thing is a dog. Even she knows relaxed fingers win. Let's start. So let's talk about your hand. No, not the glamorous Instagram hand, the real one. If the foundation is wrong, the technique will always feel uncomfortable. Here's the hand geometry. Fingers naturally curved. Fingertips, not pads. Neutral wrist. Thumb as anchor and compass. Matt Garrison mentioned in a video that for the most part playing this technique, it's ghost notes, and you decide to play notes from time to time. So default rule, left hand mutes, or right hand if you're left-handed. It keeps everything clean, controlled and relaxed. Now cycle. Thumb, index, middle, ring. Slow, smooth, then slightly faster. Never tense. Even she understands. Relaxed fingers equals controlled movement. This looks simple. It's not. And this is why your hand learns the movement instead of fighting it. That was the warm-up. Now we get the first real exercise. This step is both simple and evil. In order to keep your notes consistent, you've got to train each of the 4 fingers. You'll do that by highlighting or unmuting each of the 4 16th note subdivisions with a different finger. First 16th, thumb. Second 16th, index. Third 16th, middle. Fourth 16th, ring. For the first week, you practice the following 5 minutes a day. Start on one string, unmuting the first 16th note. played by thumb. Relaxed and clean. Change tempos. Play different strings. And different neck positions. Because the four-finger technique feels different everywhere, you have to take different angles. Now move to the second 16th note with the index finger and unmute the subdivision. Play different tempos, different strings, and different neck positions. This is where your hand builds independence. Now it gets a bit harder. The third 16th note played by the middle finger. Low position. Different tempos. Different strings. Different neck positions. This step looks simple. It's not. And with these accents, your fingers finally start to cooperate instead of arguing like married couples. You need to do this with every finger and every accent. Now the hardest, your ring finger. Fourth 16th note. Your ring finger will complain. It always does. If fingers had personalities, this one would be the intern who keeps calling in sick. The ring finger is usually not trained at all. That's why it is so hard for him. Be patient. Like with a little boy, you want to show how to. He will learn fast if you let him. Different tempos, different strings, different neck positions. If you skip this part, you end up like that statue. The idea is there, but the proportions are wrong. Remember, this is where your hand builds independence. With step 3, we go even further. Step 3 is not a new exercise, it's the evolution of step 2. Same muting, same logic, more subdivisions. And here's why this matters. When I first mastered the 4-finger 16th note picking, I felt unstoppable. So I'm on stage, watching my fellow musicians, listening closely. And whenever there's space, I drop in a little snippet of that 4-finger 16th note with a dream. And it lands. Musicians glance over. I feel great. But then the song turns into a shuffle, a triplet feel, that rolling subdivision. I'm ready to fill the next gap with the same 4-finger awesomeness. And then my hand collapses again. Not because I suddenly got worse, but because 4-finger 16ths don't automatically fit a triplet grid. That moment was embarrassing and it taught me something. Not everything you play is straight 16ths. A lot of real music lives in triplets. So now we do the same thing we did in step 2. We isolate the subdivision and train it directly. It's smart to also train just 3-finger plucking. For example, if you play a song in a triplet feel, or you simply want to change your subdivision while playing. Very good for independence and timing. So this time it is: thumb plays first triplet, index plays second triplet, middle plays third triplet. This unlocks fluidity, independence and groove, because at the end of the day we all want the same thing, to play in the pocket. And subdivisions are our best friend for that. For the second week you are practicing this technique. Do this for 5 minutes every day. Start on one string, unmuting the first triplet with thumb. Change tempos. Play different strings. Play different neck positions. This is easy and feels good, right? Now you go on with the second triplet, index finger. This is harder and a very good subdivision exercise. Switch the tempo. Switch the strings. And play in different positions. This enables your fingers to work on independent patterns. And now do the same with the third triplet and the middle finger. Different tempo, different strings, and different positions. It looks simple. It's not. But it's gonna be simple if you follow these steps and the upcoming bonus. Now that you know the 3 steps, I don't want you doing endless exercises. I want you to play music with it. While you train your fingers 5 minutes a day with the 16th and triplet notes protocol, what you can do in between, just for fun, is start experimenting. Playing things you already know, but with added notes and the 4-finger or 3-finger plucking. Could be pop songs, fusion riffs, synth melodies, whatever inspires you. Don't wait for the technique to be perfect. Use it now. Take a riff, make it slow, and triple or quadruple the existing notes. One of the riffs I sometimes apply this to is from Coming Home by Peter Schilling.
Standing there alone, the ship is waiting, all systems are go. Are you sure?
Yeah, Gail, right on. It's perfect for this because every note has space for repetition with an added subdivision. I can play every note twice. It fits in 1 octave. The whole thing uses only 2 hand positions. I get 3 strings and some string skipping. And the riff itself is easy. When you apply the technique to real music, everything shifts. The hand stops thinking and starts reacting. Now you have the foundation. Let the technique become your voice. Alright, fellow sufferer, before you go, let me help you turn this from cool exercise into that real modern sound we're chasing. If you love that otherworldly color you hear from the crates, do yourself a favor. Grab my free melodic minor first aid PDF. It's the fastest way I know to get that modern, slightly otherworldly color into your lines. With shapes and memory tricks, you can actually remember when the pressure is on. Link below. Let's summarize what you need to do. Step 1. Hand position. Get the position right. Stay relaxed. Keep the strings muted. Step 2. 16th note accents. Spend the first week 5 minutes a day rotating accents through all 4 fingers. Step 3. Triplets. Spend the second week 5 minutes a day doing the same with triplets. Same rules. And make it music. In between, use it right away. Any riff you love, any song, any groove. But apply the tight club rules. The first rule of tight club is you do always change the tempo. Second rule of tight club is you do always change the tempo. Third rule of tight club, play on different strings. And the fourth and final rule, play in different neck positions. This is how you build real control in no time. See for yourself, you can do it. And right after that, go straight to my palm muting video, because palm muting is the missing piece that makes 4-finger plucking feel punchy, controlled, and way more musical. Click right here. Thanks for watching, have a good one, and see you next time. Bye.
Earth below us, drifting, falling, floating, weightless, come.